what's up? Welcome to Raw No Condemnation. I'm Chucky.
I'm Jay. Hey,
man, we're in the building today, Jay. Man, I wanted to talk a little bit about Kanye, man, again.
see, that's one thing about Kanye. I think before we talk about Kanye, though, we gotta. I think whoever ride with us, man, please like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. But yeah, let's jump in, man. To me, man, I'm gonna say like this, man. One thing about Kanye, he makes sure he at the top of our he at the top of our minds.
Right, Kanye is constantly out there, man. Kanye, he amid all the stuff that's going on with his divorce and children and everything with Kim Kardashian, man, Kanye has joined the tech world.
Yep.
The tech industry.
Mm-hmm.
He has a device I'll call the Stems Player that just released, and they offering this thing with the Donda 2 album. So he's going to release the Donda 2 album on this. The only way you're going to be able to get the Donda 2 album is if you buy this device. Before we jump into this, can you just show a brief picture of what this device looks like?
All right, here we go.
Okay, now, so that's what the device looked like, y'all. Now, they got video out there, and I went and checked out the video, Jay, on this device. And what it does is it separates tracks. That's why they call it stems.
Okay.
And, in the engineering world, as an engineer and recording artist and all, y'all will understand what stems are. For the people out there that don't know what stems are, is whenever you record an audio sound, it creates a wave file or wave form, and each sound that you create can be separated on a different wave form, which we call a track. And so it can be separated on each sound can be separated on a separate track, right?
Right.
So to make it easy, like, how y'all hear acapella vocals, or you may hear just the instrumental. Those are being smashed down to just one track, and that's all it is. It's just one vocal track, the vocal track, or the beat track. Right. So enough with that technology crap. Right. We don't want to get too technical on this thing.
Nah, not at all.
But what I do want to say, Jay, is he's only releasing his record Donda 2 on this thing. So the only way you're gonna be able to get Donda 2 is to get it on this thing.
Right. On the Stems Player.
On the Stems Player. On the Stems Player. Okay. So my question is, what use does the regular average person have for this damn Stems Player? I could see, DJs maybe and engineers using this thing, but I even got something to say about that, man. What you think about that, Jay?
Man, I think personally, we're in an age where right now, if you have celebrity behind you, you can sell people air. It don't matter. Like, I really don't think the average person have any real use for this product whatsoever. I think maybe it might be ingenious for him to bring out his album on it, though, because people want the album, and if you got to get this Stems Player to get the album, then some people are interested in that, and they gonna pay $200 for that. But I think it's gonna be a novelty product. I think it's gonna be a collector's product. I don't think it's gonna have really any real practical use. I'm not gonna say no practical value, because it might have value depending on if it's limited edition or not. But I don't think it's gonna have any practical use for the average person. Now, maybe if you're a techno DJ or something like that, you might find some use for it. But the average person, I doubt it. I don't think. Like we talked earlier, you said it's probably one of them things that somebody will use for a couple of they'll use it for a couple of days and then forget about it.
Yeah, I think it's one of those kind of products, man. Like I think they marketing it wrong also. Like if they want the average user to buy this thing, I think they should market his album at $200 and you get this thing with it for free. I think that's how they should market it. Like if you just want people to pay $200 for your album, Kanye, you know, you got to just say it's $200 for the album, because the average person is not going to buy this thing. Like there's no reason for them to have this thing. Why, if you're not like a content creator or somebody, why do you need separate tracks? Nobody wakes up in the morning like, yeah, I want to hear the vocals.
I'm about to remix a Kanye song. Like that's your goal for the day, is to remix Kanye song, because you got the separated tracks. Truly not even the separated tracks. You just got like 4 different parts of it, because most songs probably got 40, 50 tracks in there, really. But you got enough parts to
and they
do some damage.
Give you 4 parts on it. They give you 4 parts of the song. You can separate 4 parts of the song, and according to the video, you still get bleed through and everything on there. So it's not like this is the top of the line product that you must have that's going to change the way that you listen to sound type of device. This is something that an engineer really can do with some compressors if they really wanted to.
It's something that 1,000 free apps right now already do.
Yeah.
It's 1,000 apps free that do this right as we speak.
And then when you look at it from a DJ perspective, from a perspective of DJing, I don't want to put all my other equipment down or take it out of my hands to try and manipulate sound with this thing, because it's just a singular device. I think that they designed it wrong, and Kanye is supposed to understand these things. He's a designer, it's the wrong design for what he's trying. I would rather, I think it would be more useful if it was either knobs or if it was levers, or faders, on there. Like it would be more used for DJs and stuff that, you can, especially techno DJs, you can definitely get in there and do some incredible stuff if you're a techno DJ, or even just a DJ with it. You can rock a house with it. But you can't rock a house if you got this little pill thing in your hand and you trying to mix on with your thumbs.
I don't understand it at all, man. I ain't gonna. I don't care if they put knobs, switches, flip buttons, lights, on off switches, whatever on there. It just don't make a lot of sense to me. But I mean, the crazy thing is, though, as much sense as it don't make, people gonna buy it. Like they're already talking about it sold $3 million worth. I guess he supposedly turned down $100 million from Apple to market his album through Apple. So if he surpasses that $100 million, then I guess it was a smart move. And even if he doesn't, if this was a vehicle to create, a technology company on his behalf, then it still might pay off. I don't see the value in it at all myself, but clearly somebody do. Somebody spending that bread. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, if the end game is that to jump into the tech world, he did say his first tech device. Mm-hmm. So maybe he's planning other tech devices, and which is cool, and maybe he just wanted to get his feet wet with this one. But I wouldn't attach my album to this.
Maybe he willing to make that sacrifice though.
But this is an important album. This is his follow up to Donda. So
I didn't care too much for the first Donda, but if we keeping it all the way 100, but I mean, I get it. And I mean, I think one thing you got to say about Kanye is when it comes, he's a marketing genius in some ways because, like, I wonder sometimes if it's even a coincidence all this crap he got going on in the news, even between him and his wife, because you it seems like, and I mean, and no disrespect to any kind of mental health issues he may be dealing with. But it seems like every single time he got a product coming out, then he go off his meds or whatever the thing is, whatever it is. I don't know if either Kanye, I don't know what comes first, the chicken or the egg. You know what I'm saying? Does he get in the press and do crazy stuff because he got something coming out? Or once he's in the press and sees that he got that press around him, he drops something. You know what I'm saying? But whatever the formula is, the man always creates a hype and the hype usually ain't got nothing to do with the product, but he create a hype by doing some real off the wall stuff, and then boom, he hits you with a product and it blow up.
And I think that's his marketing strategy. His strategy is to put himself in the press so much and that you say in his name, and then he drop a product on it.
Yeah, that's like 50 used to do with he started beef or whatever. A lot of people that's a formula for some hip hop artists, but I guess he flipped it up.
Yeah, he flipped it up. He find a way to get in the media, and stay in the media, and then he released a product. Now this product, I'm hoping that it does well. I'm hoping they find a use for it. I just would have rather seen it a little differently. I would rather seen it designed a little different, to make the user feel good about it. I kind of equate it to like a little toy. I could see children getting this thing and having fun with it for like a week, and then
I'm gonna tell you. I honestly, I don't think I want one if it was free. That's how. I mean, it just don't seem like you had no practical value for me.
Yeah. I feel you. It's not something, and I think because we both come from that engineering world and we understand sound. What it would it's not going to advance anything that we can and can't do right now. It won't change anything. So it's a useless product, in the sense that they, I can download, just like you said, I can download an app on my phone and play with it. Man, my daughter downloaded a whole recording app where she could record on her telephone. I'm a studio type of dude, but
right.
She record the whole song, write and record whole songs on there, add plugins like auto tunes and all kinds of stuff on there, man. And she doing this from her phone, and she was doing this at 9-10 years old. You know what I mean? And so like I probably should have got her opinion on this thing, because I don't think it'll be any use for her, and especially these children now. Like when you think about what they doing on their cell phones, like Kanye, what that device gonna do, man? It's not gonna help. It's not helping, Kanye. No. You don't have the answers yet.
He ain't got all the answers, Jay. No, Jay. We need you to you need to go back.
Kanye, man, back to the drawing board, big boy, and release that damn Donda album via iTunes or put it somewhere where I can get it on Spotify or something, man. Like, or release a whole. You know what would be useful?
What's that?
A whole streaming network from Kanye.
Right,
and then
right,
add
right.
his little funky device as just something to play with while you streaming music. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Like,
Yeah, he could. I mean, it was a million things he could have did, but this is what he chose to do. But you know what? Knowing Kanye, it'll mess around and work.
for
I'm
real.
just saying he do a lot of stuff that I don't see how it makes sense. But
Well,
it's
right now, if you want that Donda album, you're gonna have to go get this thing. You're gonna have to go get the stream. What is it called? The stream player or the stem player?
stem player.
The
Yeah,
stem player. You're gonna have to go get the stem player if you want this Donda 2 album, because he only giving it to you on that. You're gonna pay $200 to get this album.
yeah.
If that's what you want, you know.
And it's not even truly a stem player because it ain't even breaking the real tracks apart. It just it give you four parts.
And that's something like super difficult. Just from a technology standpoint, man, it's super difficult to do that. That thing is like set on autopilot, but how does it find the frequencies, exact frequencies? That's something that you can't even do in the studio for real.
Mhm.
Like, you know, I don't care what EQ you got. Like, you're gonna get bleed through. You
Right.
can do your best to clean it up, you know, like, but it's not. It ain't a game changer. Hey, Jay, we done said enough about this.
Yeah,
thing,
man, that's enough. Enough about the stem, whatever it is. And,
stem player. We
listen
we
here.
done said.
like and subscribe. But I'm gonna tell you like this.
We on here trying to figure out the use of this damn thing.
And ain't no use for it. It ain't no use for it. But see, that's what look, man. Kanye learned something from his red hat boy, and I don't mean red hat off of MDRS. I'm talking about red. He learned something from Donald Trump. Like you just if you keep yourself in the news long enough, people will forget all the jacked up stuff and focus on what you decide you want to keep out there last. Because
Right.
you know, I'm still supposed to be mad at Kanye.
Right.
This still the man.
Right.
This still the man that told me slavery was a choice.
And then he slid that old stupid ass device in there. Now you like focused on the device and forgot he said that.
Yeah, I forgot that back when he was tweeting on his wife every day. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, so I mean, he a master at controlling the press, and you know, if nothing else, he learned how to do that and how to monetize it. So, hey, I wouldn't be surprised if it don't make it. So, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is.
But that's what's up, Jay, man. It's been real, man.
It's been raw. No
No
condemnation. Peace.